cover back off, just take it over to the misery bench and hone those holes out. These holes are pretty crunchy.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
Look at this. The blocks on this one are half the size.
Ooh.
So let's just take our viewing public with us here.
Yeah, look at that.
Now that's dramatically different. So let's say we put and they're different
widths.
They're physically
so the top
yeah, that top bearing housing
is different.
This triangle shape. That there.
Oh yeah, you can see. It's
and the one that we've got over there, they're physically different. I mean, they're the same idea, but
totally different.
Different sized. I was gonna say let's just throw them in there, but they won't.
No, they won't.
Because they're wider.
They're way big.
Yeah, so these ones here are deeper this way. Okay. All right, well, Proto-Track it is. Stand by. Corrosion coming out of those holes. Whoa! Feel like the threads are pinched up towards the inside. Of that triangle. Just happen to have tap right here. Yeah. Dry.
I think UPS or some UPS or FedEx might be here.
Proper timing if it was.
Because it sounds like a delivery type vehicle.
Let me go see. Right in the nick of time.
Oh, what is that, man?
Just like we had a plan. Thank you to the nice folks from MasterCar and wherever they are in New Jersey for having little old Austin Machine on one day delivery.
Speed delivery.
There you go.
Hey, look at that.
Fully threaded.
Wow.
And fully studded.
Ooh.
Once again, PB Blaster for rescue. Not the greatest.
Isn't Croyle better?
Would be if we had some.
We'll start a war. They think the
Okay, so now we're at the Proto-Track mill right there, and we just took a skin cut on that with a fly cutter. We're just going to zip that down. Okay, so that was 60, so we'll go 30
more.
That's the beauty of plastic.
Much better. Yeah.
Now we can get the bolts in at least.
I gotta turn back a little. Look like you lined up. Because they may not
be symmetrical. That looks pretty lined up. So this is just problems we're inheriting because this was all assembled elsewhere previously, and they just. So there's a margin there. Yeah. So if we lift this up, let's just lift this up. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there's that margin right there, and this diameter is supposed to fit down in it, and it's not. I mean, concentricity here doesn't matter all that much because, I mean, it wants to be, but it wants to sit flat more than anything else. concentricity is adjustable because we got
right.
this steady rest to set.
But this can't be rocking.
No, no, it has to be sitting flat and nutted down. Stack of little wheels that I've had hanging on a nail. I'm going to take the death wheel and just kind of go in here. You can see where the epoxy paint has made a radius out of what should probably be a square shoulder. We're going to find out, because the upper bearing piece, what are we going to call it? Steady rest, whatever it is. That
good. Now, do we want to snug this down first, or do we want to snug those down first? Does it matter?
I think we want to pull a slack out of the threads pulling up.
Pulling up. So
I
we're
would
going to tighten these, yeah?
Yeah. The key wants to stay in there.
Ooh. Ooh.
And it's not dragging on
so with a little bit of heat.
We can heat this up and put some never sleeves to the shaft.
Yeah.
And send it down and be ready with it. Have you got
a pin? Yeah.
You got a pin? Okay, so now we're down to the point we're going to try and put the drive coupling back on. So we're going to warm it up. Robbie's got like an alignment dowel pin kind of started. I like 300 for this, 425 for pizza. 8 minutes.
In the commercial ovens that they cook pizza, 700.
What do you got now? He's getting some heat now.
Yeah. 400.
Put your pin in.
Yeah.
Rawhide, quick.
Right beside you.
Good.
She's through.
That's how it's done.
Not a trick you want to try alone.
No, I wouldn't want to do that down in the pit. No. It's been pretty hard to run down that ladder with that thing 400 degrees. And actually, if you're watching this thing I always forget to say is like hit the subscribe button and hit like.
Yeah.
And spark this up a little bit. So I don't know why this isn't as cool as some of this other stuff that you see on YouTube, but we're really kind of just paddling along. We haven't got a lot of hits, and I don't know. I mean, we're trying to put a little bit of effort into this. So
I mean, you don't have to like us, just like what we're doing.
Yeah. We're basically beyond hope, but it is a cool project and it is a cool piece of history. So if you're gonna like that, then hit subscribe and like. Thank you. Okay, so it's Thursday afternoon, and I'm violating the Friday only clause here. But so we got a nice stretch of weather. Cold weather's coming. I'm gonna run the crane over here. I got the strap on, clevises, the ratchet straps. Between the time we transported the turbines over here, all of the trailers in the fleet, the other 3 of them, flat deck trailers, went elsewhere with every ratchet and chain binder and everything we could find to retrieve a bunch of CJ2As that Paul and I bought. And you can see that You can see that pile of stuff on his channel, Finished with Engines, but there's just a peak right there. So I'm gonna get this in the trailer. Okay, so phone calls later. We're tied down. I gotta just shut the door for the van. Running around front and throw some tools in here and a jack from the morning. And we'll see you at the hydro dam first thing in the morning. Over and out for now. And it's even darker now. And delay. But anyways, there it is. This is like the bonus feature, the moon. I live on top of a ridge. Pretty brilliant. We've got big fields down below. There's my house. You can just see kind of see it. There it is. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty spectacular tonight. It's a lot fuller than I thought it was last night. I'm amazed at the coyotes. We're in a rural area here, and the coyotes are no more than a few hundred feet away at most times. I'm surprised the moon isn't going crazy. That reminds me, I gotta go get pet chicken, shop chicken. Penelope the shop chicken. I gotta go get her in. So, anybody still watching this? Hope you enjoy all the idiosyncrasies of owning a small shop and trying to get jobs done. Pretty much the way it is every day. Thanks for watching. We're back working. I got rushed up as usual. Got the trailer in here. Jim's up there plugging in the chain hoist. I'm gonna pick it up a little bit, and I'm just gonna play the chain fall out so it hangs vertical. Okay. I'm gonna play the chain fall out so it swings. Get the jam-o-matic. Yeah. So what are we doing here, Robbie?
Well, we're going to build a dam to hold the water back so that we can try to get the turbines bolted back in. We got a lot of water going down through the hole there.
So the gasket's got to be a pool noodle?
Yeah. It's actually a piece of pipe insulation.
Nice. J-bolts.
Yeah, J-bolts.
Drill some holes. This will all make more sense when we get to it. But since we've opened the penstock in, I don't know, what episode was that?
Episode 2, I think.
The gate had not been opened in years, and there was very little water flow through there, and Jim and you had gone down in the penstock tube and plugged it up with rags. Well, that's no longer working. You'll see, this will all make more sense. Like I said, when we go down in there, you'll see what we're up to. It looks a little nutty right now, but hopefully. So the long and short of it is that 5-foot diameter pipe down there, we're gonna drill some holes in the lip that's hanging out, you know, like here and wherever we can, and screw that, put the J-bolt through the hole, and we're gonna tighten this up so that we make a cofferdam and redirect the water out. There's like a 10-inch hole in the bottom of the floor, so we can redirect the water that way, so we can work, because right now there's so much water flowing through there. And you know another thing, I was gonna try and do it last week when I was here with Jim, and then I got rushing around and forgot. I was gonna just open the safety plug and let the water just go out the big hole.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because, I mean...
It's going right now down that 6-inch and
right.
down the other one. And I can tell you the water temperature is a lot cooler than the last time we were here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was just marveling at the fact that we got jackets on. We were sweating all summer into the fall.
Yeah.
And, yeah, now it's chilly.
And
the sun is behind the building. We were cursing the sun because it was so hot in August. Now we want the sun because it's cold here today.
Actually,
it was like...
You can see a little bit of frost left on the road.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was 27 at my house this morning.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to say, I had 29.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Cool.
Yahtzee.
Well,
so what do we think? Lug some crap in there and
drag
have
it all down and see what happens.
Perfect.
Okay, take the electric winch out.
Fill it up. Okay, so Robbie's down in the hole hooking straps to chunk of concrete that came out of the penstock tube. It was a copper dam to begin with. And you can see how much water's running down there. We'll get them up close and personal. Once we get the debris out of there, we gotta go down in there, and that's where the dam, the plywood piece is going.
Figured that close, didn't we?
Like every time. Yeah. Now we're down to it. It's going to get interestingly close with going down to the bottom of the step ladder and having the new copper dam there.
Yeah.
Here we are. So you can see we got a little leak.
Oh, yeah.
Let me put the high beam on. Yeah. Down in that left corner. So up at the end of that pipe, right where the water's cascading down, is where the old copper dam was. And so this is what Robbie come up with. Put in 3 screws. And that's gonna hold that. That hole lines up to that. Hopefully you saw that. All the way down here yelling at each other.
Yeah.
And I'm not really yelling at Robbie because I don't love him, but sometimes he just makes me angry.
But he gets over it quick.
Never. Angry all once. Yeah. Let's get cold and wet.
Alright.
The problem is that being in the hydro dam down in the bottom. Crazy. Just a shit ton of water moving. That's where we're going to run the drain to. Deploying the noodle. Right about there. Yeah, right there somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the roof fell out. Oh, it fell out? Give me the roof. Yeah, and then you can stuff it in. Oh, you're blowing it up. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a lot better. I wonder why it was so... Ow, that's it, nice? Yeah, come back noodle off right here. Well, that was cold. Yeah, it is. That. Cut this oil off. Yeah, you stand over here. Start the light. Wow! That's a waterproof. Yeah. Is that nice again? Yeah. Cut that short. Cut it short. One this side, one that side. Learn, don't stand up with your head. Yeah, in fact, when we built the floor here, it all had to be put together with bolts because there was no way to get it in here. Originally, this had a wooden floor that when you walked across it, the generators would shake up and down, so belt alignment wasn't very good.
That's a feeling of coffee. That's right there.
Yeah. When you see the generators shake around walking on the floor, that's a bad sign. So that's why you're seeing a complete base.
Our next real circus trick is going to be flipping the
Generators over. Yeah.
That will be A-frame deployment then.
Yeah.
Give a kick. In. Alright, so this is a better representation of what we got going on. So now, this piece of plywood and Redneck Engineering is holding back that. And it's coming out pretty much there, except for the leaking around the end of our pool. They're wrestling way above their weight division right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the difference between that and this. What was your opinion?
It went well because nobody was watching.
We got all rushed up. So we had that last time when we came out, we struggled because we busted through the floor, that fiberglass decking, And come to find out, the skate, the Harbor Freight skate, only had 3 wheels that were actually functioning. So yeah, that was not beneficial. So now we're going to hook this up and lower the turbine down to the sub deck, the first level down, and probably call it a day after.
You see it?
Yeah, like an inch.
Yeah, I got to take an inch here.
You know, that's going to be a problem. I mean, that's still holding back a lot of water.
Oh yeah. That's holding back a lot of water.
Is your,
Oh boy.
like 1/3 full, that pipe. Not quite halfway, I would think.
Yeah.
So when we got the, when we spun that turbine that day, the first,
Yeah.
you, me, and Kyle,
Yeah.
Andy Benjamin was with us.
Yeah.
It was so friggin' cold in this concrete box. I don't know if I've ever been this cold.
It was cold.
That was in November.
Yeah, I think it was. November, maybe December.
Maybe. Alright, well,
I guess
that's a
that's
wrap for
basically a wrap. Yeah, that's good because we've got a battery.
14% in 2 minutes.
No, actually, it's 61%. Yeah. No, we've got a yellow warning on our memory card.
We must have a lot of good stuff on it.
Evidently. I'm sure people can't wait to see it.
Waiting for those dozens of dollars to roll in.
Until next week.